you know. All right, Jillian, thank you. President Trump's performance in office will be a key issue in this year's November midterm elections. So take a close look and listen at how the president is described on some network news shows.
Plenty of outrage from President Trump this weekend.
The president described as volcanic, seething tonight.
Sources say he's been fuming about Cohen all week.
Mr. Trump's furious reaction to the Cohen raid.
That provoked an angry response from President Trump.
It did, David, an angry response in all caps.
While volcanic or seething or fuming are just a few of the words chosen to describe the president, the Media Research Center analyzed the language used by reporters. And here with more is Research Director for MRC and Senior Editor over at newsbusters.org, Rich Noyes. Rich, good morning to you.
Morning, Steve.
What's the matter with a reporter calling the president volcanic or seething?
Well, it's just going away from the neutral language that reporters used to use with presidents and getting into subjective commentary that I think over time is creating this prejudicial impression of the president. I mean, they're trying to focus on the drama surrounding President Trump and his emotional state instead of looking at the actual results in office. I mean, where's all, this is we found 185 synonyms for anger and angry, furious, livid. That time should be spent talking about the economy, talking about jobs, talking about the results. If this was leading us into a bad situation, that'd be one thing. But the results are pretty good, and the coverage, I think, is distracting from the real state of the nation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you mentioned 185 times the word angry used, 30 times frustrated, 14 times afraid or worried. Happy 23, confident 6, calm 1. Rich, does this really surprise you, though, the language, the subjective language you say that certain reporters use, when you look at the general coverage that the networks have given the president? Your own outfit has said 90% of the time it's negative. So if you're going to do a negative story, you need some negative words, don't you?
Right, and this, it is the same thing that we're finding with the broader coverage. The spin of coverage has been 90% negative from the very beginning, back during the campaign. It continues to this day. But this is not the way these news outlets have covered other presidents. This is not how they covered Barack Obama. It's not how they covered Bill Clinton. They have thrown away their own rule book, and they're using a different set of rules for President Trump. And it's designed, I think, to create this general impression that he's unfit for office, way beyond what the results of his presidency are showing us.
You make it sound like reporters are trying to put their thumb on the scale to impact how the public feels about the president.
Well, look, this could be their honest reaction to the Trump presidency, but, they're not paid to provide their own personal reaction to the news. They're meant to provide facts and let the public decide, whatever happened to that old way of doing business.
Yeah, remember that. How quaint in the olden days. All right, Rich Noyes from newsbusters.org. Rich, thank you very much.